What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my WrestleMania review. As you see, I'm wearing a different shirt for all those haters who are saying wear the same shirt every day. I don't, okay? So let's go right into WrestleMania. Even though I'm a few days late, I think I'm 2 days late. This will be coming on Tuesday, probably. I'm watching SmackDown during this, so I gotta make this quick. And I'll go through the positive, I'll go through the matches and then the positives and the negatives, give you my take. So yeah. So let's go start with the pre-show. Neville vs. Austin Aries. That was a great opening match. So the whole pay-per-view was a good match. Liked it all. Neville won, which is like my prediction. So let's go. Good match. Next up, we had the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. What I think of it, I have a lot of thoughts. First of all, I did not like this match because Mojo Rawley, this dude, you had Braun, Sammy, and you had the NXT guy, Killian Dane. But you even had Jinder Mahal. That's 4 people. But you chose what's his face? Mojo Rawley. Anybody. And he had the help of Rob Gronkowski. Who even is he? Like, seriously. And he ended up winning. I was very salty at the end. But that's only, that's only one bad thing on the pre-show. Who watches the pre-show? Who cares so far? So, then you have the Intercontinental Championship match between Baron Corbin, Dean Ambrose. It was a very match, not gonna lie. I wanted this to be like a street fight like they're doing on SmackDown right now. That really would have brought up the whole match to a new level. And Corbin should have won this. Ambrose did not. Ambrose is very boring with the belt right now. He kind of lost his spark over the years, and now he's just not there anymore. So I feel like giving it to Corbin would be way better. So now we go to the main show, and starting with I think the match of the night: Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles. Oh my. I love this match, honestly. All the moves. Shane McMahon was wrestling like an actual wrestler. I know some of the people saying he's not a wrestler, so why is he doing this? You gotta understand. He's been through wrestling matches. It's not like he doesn't know how to wrestle. Even though he's not a wrestler, of course, he's been through multiple people. He would pick up these moves, and him pulling up that shooting star press was awesome. And especially that reversal, the 450 splash into the triangle hold, loved it. So I feel like that was that match of the night. And it was a great opening, because if it was later on, I couldn't understand this now. If I would have done it like a few days before, I would be like, why didn't he jump off? But now I understand, because he couldn't really do it. If he did, he would have like messed up the spots for later on the show for any other matches. And plus, this wasn't like a street fight or no DQ. It was just a normal match. So yeah, I feel like this match was great. Next up, you had Owens versus Jericho. I don't understand why they put it later in the early of the card. Doesn't make sense, but I'll take it. Owens won in a very, I guess, I don't want to say boring, because the match wasn't that boring. The rope break thing, that was a nice part. But yeah, it kind of ended up, I don't say it was kind of a little abrupt, but Owens winning, obviously Jericho has to go, so Owens winning is great. Then you have, what would you have after that? I want to say you had the tag team match. Did you? I feel like they had the tag team match. No, they had the women's match. Let's get right into that. It was, not the greatest. Compared to last year's, it wasn't that good. Because, I don't know why. I like how they got rid of Nia Jax. It's like how the Authors of Pain, it's like what they did to Authors of Pain on NXT. But Nia Jax getting leaded early kind of makes sense, all teaming up and stuff. But Sasha Banks going out like that, like seriously, like why? She is like a 3 or 4 time women's champion. You ever go out like that? Seriously? And you have Bayley. Bayley winning was, understandable. I was kind of hoping for a Sasha and Bailey heel turn. So, I mean, this match wasn't like the worst of the whole card, but it wasn't that good either. And then we have one of the most memorable parts, the tag team match, mainly the Hardy Boys. I was not expecting. When New Day came, I was like, they're probably gonna enter the subs. But the little part of me was like, the Hardys. And guess what? They came out. I was like, oh my god. And now the Hardys are gonna, be awesome. The only thing is, I don't think they're gonna be broken. Not yet, at least, until that whole legal dispute comes over. Then I think Matt Hardy still has a broken gimmick, but now they're just Team Extreme or Hardy Boys for you. And they did end up winning, and so I got that prediction wrong. So I know the prediction wrong, but they winning, not bad. One of the greatest matches. Love that Jeff Hardy spot. So after this, what was after this, huh? I think it was the Miz. Yeah, it was the Miz and Maurice versus John Cena and Nikki Bella. Sorry for the interruption. We were at Miz and Maurice versus Nikki Bella and John Cena. So what happened was not a great match. I was really not excited for this match. Maurice mainly to see her wrestle. She had wrestled in like, I'll say 4 or 5 years. So it was interesting to see her wrestle. And I don't think she wrestled at all. I think she just took hits from Nikki Bella. And yeah, John Cena, Nikki Bella won. They kind of buried them, but after what I saw at SmackDown, it doesn't really look like they got buried. So you saw John Cena propose. Obviously, that was going to happen. I'm pretty sure if they were cleared for last year, that would have happened last year. I'm pretty sure, but they made it made WrestleMania 33 memorable by proposal. So yeah, the match not that good, but after that the segment after that, pretty good. So I think we had after that, I think it was a Raw match, right? It was. I really don't know, to be honest. So I might just go off the next match. I think that happened. Actually, no, I think it's the WWE Championship match. So let's go with that. It was Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. The most disappointing match of the whole card. I was expecting a lot more. There's the RKO, I don't know, I guess. The weird ring thing, but just kind of boring, to be honest. Randy Orton is kind of boring now, not gonna lie. And Bray Wyatt here, you made him lose. Like, what? Why? Well, when I'm watching SmackDown, they're talking about House of Horror, right? So I guess he's gonna win it back, but he couldn't have a WrestleMania one. He lost. He has been both terrible in the past 3 WrestleManias, or 4. And it's been bad for the Wyatt family. Especially Bray, because he's supposed to be this big, dominant guy. But when you have him lose these type of big matches, it does not look good for him. It just makes him look kind of weak. We have a month reign. I hope he wins back the belt at the next pay-per-view. I think he will. Because, yeah. I think after then we had next Brock Lesnar we had Seth Rollins versus Triple H. I think that was before Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. So that match, I liked it, not gonna lie. It was good. The most memorable part for me was Stephanie going to the table, obviously. Cause a big spot. And then Triple H goes for the sledgehammer. I was expecting a curb stomp because of the non-sanctioned match. Or at least him trying it. But, it was still a good match. Pedigree, the pedigree reversal was cool, so good match. Seth Rollins winning good. And Lesnar versus Goldberg, another surprisingly really great match. The moveset they used was 4 moves. Spear, suplex, F5, and jackhammer. That's all they had to use to make this match great. Exciting. German suplex, and a spear out of nowhere. Awesome. And then a spear in the barricade, cool. the jackhammer, he kicked out, which was, everybody went wild. And then you had more suplexes up to 10, 10, 10, 10. And then F5, Brock Lesnar wins. Let's go. And after you had the Women's Championship match for SmackDown, you know this. To be fair, it was kind of it was not like it's the worst thing in the whole world, but it reminds me of those old days of like the Divas belt. Nothing like new. If the match was on the pre-show, they had more time, like how long the Intercontinental Championship match had. Then I feel like it could have been way kind of better. But the Intercontinental Championship match was also not that good, so it's not like it matters. And you also had Naomi winning, which was good. You know, she's the best. Then the main event, which was, what was it? It's Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. And what I feel about this match is I didn't mind too much Undertaker losing. Because when you have this young guy right there who's like powerful, winning these types of WWE championships, I know is that because they booked him really strong, but him losing like that, Undertaker, an old guy with it made sense. I'm not gonna lie. Roman Reigns winning, even though I don't like it, it's like not the worst possibility. I would have liked to be John Cena and AJ Styles. No, I really just wanted John Cena, to be honest. So yeah, you have Roman Reigns winning. He, did his victory, whatever, but the true ending, I got really emotional about. Not really. It was kind of sad to watch. Undertaker retiring. I mean, what else will I say? It's like one of the greatest. It is the greatest WWE superstar to ever wrestle retiring, and it was hard to watch, but it was kind of sad. Thank you, Taker. I can post a tweet. Go follow me, King Mahi. It's one. Yeah. Undertaker retiring. It's kind of sad to see him go. But when you looked at him through the match, he was in pain. He was old, but he still. Yeah. I don't think he's gonna make a turn to wrestling. If anything, he's gonna be back for the Hall of Fame next year. Thank you, Taker. Let's go to my bit. Alright, so that's the whole show, the whole card. I'm gonna go to the positives. The positives, Hardy's returning. A few great matches such as AJ vs. Shane. The proposal segment was cool. What's all else? Brock Lesnar, Goldberg's little part, and Undertaker time. Those are the main positives. Nothing else was I'm not saying it's bad or anything, but those are the main positives. It's just card match, yeah. And I heard the main negative, too long, which I agree. The pre-show and the whole show, it was 5 to 12. It was over 7 hours of wrestling. Not even, even though I did watch it, I did get tired a bit. I would have liked for some matches. It's not like there was any filler matches, because there's a bunch of title matches. Because every match had a purpose. There's title, yeah. But when you have all these matches, it fills up too much time. And yeah. I feel like if they kind of somehow shortened the card and just got only the important matches, it could have been better. I feel like I really don't know how they would have done it, because all the matches in their respective way was important. I don't think they could have done anything, but that's the main problem. Too long. Hopefully next year, WrestleMania 34, they could shorten a bit. Because WrestleMania 33 wasn't that bad. It was actually really great. Way better than 32. And I don't know about 31 because I never watched 31. 30 only remember for like two, 3 reasons. Daniel Bryan winning, that's like the only reason why 30 is considered, I guess, good. And then Brock Lesnar breaking the streak. And then, I don't think this is a big reason, but it's a big reason to me. Cesaro winning the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So yeah. And another, I guess this is for me personally. Mojo Rawley. Really don't like him. So that's my overall review of WrestleMania 33. I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Cause it was a great show. It improved about last year. Last year was just 6 out of 10 for me. So let's go WWE. Cause even stepping up with the brand split, everything. Hopefully, you can stop pushing Roman.